Hello, this is Lou Serrano from LouSerranoMarketing.com here with this week's marketing and business development tip. Jim Rohn said that the only thing worse than not reading a book in the last 90 days is not reading a book in the last 90 days and thinking that it doesn't matter. You know, I try to read at least one book a month, and some of the most successful people in the world, they'll read one book a week. Imagine all the knowledge and all the experience that you get to gather from other successful people that you can then incorporate into your own life. It's an amazing way to really pick up endless amounts of knowledge. So I'm going to share with you 5 of my favorite books that I've read in the last 12 months. Now these aren't my all-time favorite books, but they're just my favorite books from the last 12 months. The first one is Endless Referrals by Bob Burg. And it's a great book. The wonderful thing is I was at a bookstore several months back, and I was going through the business development section, and I came across this book, Endless Referrals. And as I paged through it, I thought, wow, this looks like a fantastic book. So I bought it, brought it home, I read it, and then I realized that I had already read this book. So I went to my library, and sure enough, I had the book that I had bought back from like in 2006. But the thing is, it was great to reread it and be reminded of some of the great concepts that he shares in this book. And if you're trying to get more referrals from your present clients, if you want to learn how to really network effectively, pick up Endless Referrals by Bob Burg. It's fantastic. My fourth favorite book is The Wealthy Speaker by Jane Atkinson. Now, Jane Atkinson released another book called The Wealthy Speaker 2.0. I have not read that one yet, but this is the proven formula for building your successful speaking business. So even if you're not interested in being a professional speaker, it still has some valuable information on how to market and build a business. But if you're looking to be a speaker, wow, great information in this book. Check it out. Book number 3 is The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. And Darren Hardy is the publisher of Success Magazine. And it says, jumpstart your income, your life, your success. And it really talks about all these small things that you do on a regular basis that will compound and create a very successful life. It's an easy read. It's only, how many pages is this? It's 162 pages. I read this book in one evening, and you can't go wrong. You'll love it. It's fantastic. My second favorite book that I read this past year is What You're Gonna Do with That Duck by Seth Godin. And this was published in 2012, and it's a really big book. This one is 571 pages. And basically this was taken from his blog, Seth's blog. So if you can go to sethsblog.com, check that out. And he took the best blog posts that he did from 2006 to 2012, and he compiled it into this book. And it talks about marketing and business and a whole bunch of other things that will apply to anybody that's trying to achieve greater levels of success in their business and in their life. The wonderful thing about this book is that you can put on your coffee table, and whenever you feel like getting a little bit of inspiration, you open up to any page and you can read, because you don't have to read it in order. It's not like chapters that you really have to read. You can open up to any page. He's got some great blog posts. And just to let you know, what you're going to do with that duck, what does that mean? Well, people talk about getting their ducks in a row, waiting for the right time to strike, to make things happen. And so he says, the more important question to ask is, what are you going to do with that duck? It's a good thing to get your ducks in a row, but what are you going to do with that duck? My most favorite book that I've read in the last 12 months is The 10 Times Rule by Grant Cardone, The Only Difference Between Success and Failure. And this book, man, really gave me a kick in the pants that I needed to get 2015 started out right. It's inspiring to read. It will give you some tools and really make you think about things on what you're doing. You know, in 2014, I really busted my butt trying to attain the most success I could possibly get in a year, and it worked. You know, I had my best year ever, but I realized that I really wasn't working as hard as I could be. And I'm really into setting goals, and I'm really into setting high goals and putting a lot of effort. And you know, they say take massive action. And even though I believe in that, I realized I wasn't really doing that. I wasn't taking massive action. After reading the 10 times rule, man, 2015 has started out with a bang. I am putting so much effort and taking so much action, and it's a direct result of reading this book. It's really inspiring. So if you want to make 2015 your best year ever, pick up the 10 times rule by Grant Cardone. It is amazing. I think that you will get a lot of benefit out of it. And if you put it into practice, the ideas that he talks about, put those ideas into practice, you will see results. So anyway, take one of these books and read it within the next 90 days. Take them all and read them within the next 90 days if you can. But at least read something that will help you achieve the success that you desire for yourself. So until next time, this is Lou Serrano. Say go out, share your message, share your talent, share your expertise, share the passion for whatever it is that you do, and make a positive difference in the world.